Alright, so today's video is going to seem a little bit random, but basically what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of these cards. What are these cards? So if you don't know, the reason why I'm in China right now is because I'm an English teacher. About last week, it was Teacher's Day, and so what a lot of my students did is that they made cards for me to read. Haven't read them yet, and yes, you can probably tell face is looking a little bit rough. I just came back from Japan, and every single time that I leave mainland, go out somewhere for a couple days or whatever, and then I come back, my face is it always does this to me. It has to readjust. Some of these I'm gonna just show you the front of them. Some of them you probably won't be able to read at all because these kids can be as young as 3 or 4 years old, or my oldest student is probably 13. So they all look like this. The front is all gonna say, you know, Happy Teacher's Day. That's all gonna look the same. Let's see what these kids have wrote. I don't know if you can see that. It says, I love you, Bernie. Bernie is 5 years old. He is in my last class on Saturdays, and he is quite the handful. Next one. This one's actually pretty neat. Again, same front. I love you, Zeven. Zeven, same class as Bernie, but that's actually pretty neat. This kid's about like 5 or 6 years old as well. That's quite impressive in my opinion for a kid that age. These are cute. You know, the fact that they, of course, the co-teacher, because we have co-teachers, so obviously he helped with spelling, because I don't think that they know how to spell, and if they do, even more impressive. This one's a little bit different. Got green here. Still the same front, different colors though, but same thing. This is from Isaac. Isaac. You don't know, that's also my middle name. So sometimes in class I'll be like, Isaac, ven aquí, or whatever. You know, like my mom would probably say to me. This kid, he thinks everything is hilarious. So I was like walking like, hey, and he just busts out laughing. And he's like a ticking time bomb. He's like, because he's trying to hold in his laughter, but he can't. He just thinks everything's hilarious for whatever reason. But I look at him, it looks like he's gonna explode like internally. I don't know, strange. But just a bunch of hearts. Again, another green one, probably the same class. Same front. Okay, this one says, I like you. You are friendly. It's from Elsa, same class as Isaac, and we got a little heart here. You are friendly. They were learning adjectives like friendly, unfriendly, all these things, so it's kind of cool that she implemented this in her card. Makes me feel like she's actually learning, and I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to. Next one, to Kevin. We got a little cute face here. If you guys ever watched Adventure Time, it reminds me of what's her name? Lump? Princess Lump? No. I can't think of the name, but I'm sure one of you guys knows what I'm talking about. It looks like that, at least it reminds me of that. Okay. This one. Dear Kevin, I love you. You are so... That's supposed to be cute. You are so cut. Happy Teacher's Day. Amy. This is me with a pig. This is her, and this is a heart. Amy, she is 10. She has this thing, every time I go to class I have my toolbox or whatever with pencils and all anything that they could possibly need. And I have a toy pig in there. It squeaked, but it died a little. I don't know who did it, but some kid had a squeaky whatever part that is. Some kid went in and took it out, killed my pig. So now it's just the plastic part. It doesn't squeeze anymore. But she has a weird obsession with this pig. So every time that I go to class, she'll ask me immediately. Like now it's not even. She doesn't even have to say anything anymore. I just know. Okay, like here you go. And she can have the pig as long as she doesn't play with it and she leaves it on her desk. It's fine. For whatever reason, that seems to help her stay calm, and she can actually focus, as weird as it seems, because there's a pig on her desk, so she should be tempted to play with it, right? But dear Kevin, I love you. You are so handsome and cool. Happy Teacher's Day, Kitty. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Looks like it's Pop. I don't know. That's her. I'm assuming that's a hill. I don't really know. That's her with a heart balloon. It's nice. These kids, she's really sweet. She has she has this laugh, and whenever she starts laughing, everyone also laughs. It's very contagious. Personally, I enjoy my older classes more than my smaller ones. Not saying that I don't enjoy those, but they're at the point where I can actually talk to them since they're young and they're speaking Mandarin. So I can't really, I have to. My language has to be like baby level, basically. But with these kids, the older kids, I can actually talk to them like, I'm talking to you. And for the most part, they can understand. Sometimes I have to give explanations and whatnot, but I just enjoy it. I can actually make jokes. This one. This is from Pom Pom. Kevin. To Kevy. And it's a heart. And a star. Another heart, a circle. Pom Pom, awesome kid. Very shy when I first got him. When I first started teaching him, it wasn't my class, but another teacher left and I took over that. And super shy kid at first, and now he's like not afraid to answer in class, and seems like his self-confidence has improved a lot, and that's awesome to see. Not to be shy to ask a question or like give an answer, even if it's wrong. Like who cares? She tried to make a stamp. It's really cute. Or he, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, he. Dear Kevin, I love you. You are so cool, handsome, and cute. Happy Teacher's Day. By Bobby. And that's me. I'm wearing some sort of hat, I think. Or maybe I just had a really bad haircut. His name is Bobby. I call him Barbecue. He doesn't seem to mind. And that's just his nickname. If I find a kid and I can just think of a nickname, they're going to have that nickname whenever I see them. This one is to Kev. So apparently I'm cool with someone enough to call me Kev. This one, I love you. Ryan. Ryan is about 5 or 6 years old. Super small kid. He always walks like this, like very shy. Super, super small. Like he's 5 or 6, but he looks like he's 3 or 4. A really smart kid. Every time that he walks into the class, my response or my reaction is, Ryan! If you watch Vines or familiar with Vines, hopefully you got that. I don't know you, and EQ Kevin, but I'll take it. I don't know what this person was trying to say, but I felt that. I felt it. Dear Kevin, I love you. You are so good. You are a good teacher. Happy Teacher's Day. Start, you student Michelle. Here, I'm a monster. There, I'm just really huge in this boat. Apparently, we're going somewhere. There's some sort of, I don't know what that is, but it just says hand in it. Amy Z for Kevin. There's a lot of hearts. Maybe you can see. When you open it, it says, Happy Teacher's Day. Do you like this? And it has a bunch of arrows. So we'll see what this says. More hearts. Dear Kevin, I love you. You are handsome. You are cool. You are good. Happy Teacher's Day. There's a flower. Amy. Same class. There's 2 Amy's in that class. The Amy with the pig. The Amy that's obsessed with the pig. And then this Amy. Kevin, I love you. You are a good man. Angela. We have some flowers and hearts at the bottom. And looks maybe supposed to be a face, I don't know. Angela's always, she's really sweet, and she's always laughing, always in a good mood. No matter the day, she's always smiling, always laughing. And this is the last one. Well, this one is I love you. A for effort. I'm assuming that's supposed to be I love you. Or I love you. I don't know. So sometimes they are quite a handful, but interesting experience to say the least to be a teacher here in China and teach these kids English. Totally different culture, totally different everything. Quite the experience. Glad I did it. Going into classes where sometimes it's not my class and I just have to cover it and I just have to immediately get their attention definitely has helped me become more comfortable in just like speaking in front of other people. Like, hey, look, you have to listen to me and I have to find a way to get your attention and keep you focused. So that has definitely been benefit to me. And even though I don't plan on being a teacher like career-wise and for the long term, definitely little bits here and there from my experience, I'm definitely going to pick those and carry those over to whatever it is that I do next, because like I have mentioned before, I have no idea what that's going to be. I'll learn from the bad, take the good, implement it to whatever you're doing next, and further things in your life, the rest of the things in your life, and you'll be good. So that's about it. I'm gonna go to work soon. Nos vemos, hablamos, y cuando crucen la calle, miren para los dos lados. Chao.